We are living in a retirement nightmare. So many long-term homeowners cannot keep up with the high cost of everything. Many are a few paychecks away from losing their homes or getting into default. Growing older was supposed to be peaceful, quiet, and rewarding and enjoying the rest of your life. But for millions of homeowners out there, it's turning to be a financial and emotional nightmare. And nobody is even talking about it until now. There is a quiet housing crisis going on right now. Not on TV, not on news, not on social media, but inside these very homes. You can have your house fully paid off, but you are only one tax jump away, one payment away, one insurance spike away, or one big repair from losing your home that you worked for 20, 30, 40 years. What is really happening is across the nation, and most Americans are affected by this, especially the seniors and especially the ones who don't work anymore or who have fixed income. Look at the property taxes that has gone up nationwide. It has skyrocketed. Look at the homeowner's insurance. Even if your house is paid off, your property taxes skyrocket, your insurance skyrockets, and all of a sudden you are in trouble. Not only in trouble, you are in big trouble because you may have fixed income. You may not have enough income. You may be working, but it's not enough to keep up with the skyrocketing higher expenses. How about maintenance? If something goes wrong in your house, it may cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine replacing that roof that you might not have changed in years. It'll cost you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 just to change the roof today. Seniors are being taxed right out of their homes. To make things worse, the medical insurance, the medical bills, the prescriptions, everything adds on to this wound that's already out there with the property taxes, insurance, utilities, groceries. Everything is up, 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 and there are no signs of them going down. In fact, everything points to prices going up and up and up. We have not even seen the repercussions of the tariffs yet. Many of us have pensions, Social Security, IRAs, 401ks, but they do not stretch like they used to anymore. The math simply does not work today. With everything going up and your income staying the same, it just does not work at all. I'm fortunate that I started saving earlier. I have some savings accounts. I'm going to be starting my Social Security account. But many of the Americans did not start early or do not have enough pensions, or their Social Security income is just not enough and they are struggling. And as home prices keep rising and actually skyrocketing, writing the check, buying the grocery, paying for that prescription just gets tougher and tougher emotionally, physically, and financially. There is no end in sight of these higher expenses, and homeowners are struggling and worried today in their retirement age where they're supposed to enjoy their kids, maybe their grandkids, maybe traveling, maybe just sitting in the backyard having a beer, whatever. But now, instead of enjoying and reaping the rewards of their hard work, they are concerned about the next bill. They're concerned about helping their family. They are concerned about losing their house, or how are they ever going to make their payments. Many are returning back to work by force. There's a senior single lady in Florida that has been talked a lot on social media. During the hurricanes, her condo got damaged. Her association went skyrocketingly high. Her property tax increased by leaps and bounds. And guess what? She's never worked in the last 20 years. She's never been late on her payments. But now she's behind on her HOA. She's behind on her property tax. She still has leaks in her condo and she's about to lose her home. Not to the mortgage. Her mortgage is paid off, but the HOA has filed foreclosure or a lien on the property. Yes, homeowners association can file a lien on the property. She is scared. She has no family. And the worst thing is, as a homeowner, she cannot sell her home because the area she is in Florida has taken a hit. Home prices have really gone down and she's unable to sell her home because of the condition. At the same time, she cannot move and rent because she won't be able to afford rent. Rents today in Florida go from $2,000 to $3,000 depending on where you go. She just does not have that kind of money. Currently, she has no mortgage, but even then, she cannot make her payments. Every day she gets up and she's worried. She's tossing and turning and don't know what is going to happen to her life. Here in Orange County, a senior just sold his house. His wife passed away a few years ago. He was very sad. The house was big. He could not afford to maintain it. It's a big house. The kids are gone. Now he's alone. But his property taxes skyrocketed. His insurance skyrocketed. He cannot keep up with the maintenance cost because he's been there for 20, 30 years. And now there's things creeping up that he has to maintain. And he's on very fixed income. And now he's the only income earner, which is not much as it is. He's a part-time worker and he's on Social Security and has a very low pension fund. So he sold his house, paid off the bills, did what he had to do from the equity that he got, and now he's renting. And to quote him, this is what he said: "I never thought renting would be this hard at my age." This situation that these homeowners are in today is shameful, is pathetic, but it is here and you should not feel bad about it, or one should not feel bad about it. It is a tough situation. We try to do the best we can, but the reality is a lot of the seniors are hiding their financial stress. They are hiding their emotional stress. Who would want to let others know that they are struggling? Nobody wants to. So they are hiding, and that creates more stress, not only within themselves, but if they're married, and is creating tension with their family and their grandkids or even their kids. It's a dire situation that needs to be addressed, but nobody is doing anything about it. Nobody at all. At this age, we're supposed to have pride and dignity and the freedom to do whatever we want, but that has been stolen from many homeowners today, and it cannot be taken back. Many seniors may have family, but they don't want to burden their family. They don't want to burden their kids, so they're taking this crisis upon themselves, which makes it even worse. I know of a couple who are in financial stress right now, but they don't tell their kids what they want. They need the finance. They are in trouble. They may be losing the house. They are behind on their payments. Luckily, they have a lot of equity in the house, so they can hang in there, but they have yet to tell their kids. They have yet to tell their family. I know about it when I talk to them, but they made me not to tell anybody as our client and realtor relationship. I am yearning to tell their family, but I just can't. Until they tell me to help them, we can't. They are talking to the bank and they are talking to other people to relieve some of this financial stress. So until they know what's going to happen, they don't want anybody else to know what is happening. And this is not an individual case. This is happening throughout the nation. We talk to a lot of other realtors in different areas, and a lot of the realtors, especially in Florida and Texas and Arizona, with a lot of seniors out there, they're not talking about it. They're hiding it. They feel ashamed. They feel that they have been robbed, and they're not telling that to anyone at all. Here's what we are hearing over and over again from these distressed homeowners. "I worked my whole life. Why am I so scared now?" What worries you about staying in your house and paying it off or being able to make those payments? Is it the property taxes? Is it the insurance? Is it the HOA? Is it the maintenance? Let us know. Please share in this community. We can share and learn from each other. You may have some solutions to share within our community, and let us know how you got out of it or how one can get out of it. Let's talk about some of those solutions if you're in a situation like many homeowners are today, especially the seniors, including the ones that are over 60, over 65, over 70 that are going back to work. Some of the things you could do is you could think about downsizing. It's better to downsize right now than downsizing when you're 70, 80 years old, when things are even tougher. But by downsizing, you may cut your cost, your utility bills, your insurance costs, and maintaining the house. So that's one option that you may want to consider. The other consideration you may want to make is you may want to sell your house, especially if the prices are high right now. If your equity is higher right now, you may want to sell it and then go buy somewhere where it is much cheaper. Not only the cost of living, but the home prices as well. And then with the remaining equity that you have, you can use that for your lifestyle. And as you know, as we grow older, we are living longer and longer. The average male, now we are living up to 80, 85, 90 versus 20, 30 years ago, we used to live till about 65, 70. So we're going to need more cash and more energy and more support for us to get to 80, 85, 90, 95. So getting support is very crucial. Making some solutions or looking for solutions right now becomes very critical. In many of the states where property taxes have skyrocketed, some states it has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and what a lot of the seniors are doing is they're asking or going to the county offices and asking for exemptions, showing them their situation, whether it's financial, medical, or other stressful situations. And many counties are actually working with seniors who may be in a situation. So check out your local counties. Maybe you can get some help and some relief. Another thing that is happening, and we've seen this more often, in fact, when we list homes for sale, we find for homes and call them multi-generational homes. So a lot of the seniors who might have bigger homes may call in their kids to come and stay with them, may call in their relatives to come and stay in there. So this way you can share some cost, whether it's your mortgage cost or insurance cost or property taxes. So that is becoming very common. Another common thing seniors are doing is they're staying together. If you remember the Golden Girls, they're using the Golden Girls effect. They stay together and share all the costs. So maybe if you have an extra room or 2 rooms, one of the things you could do is call your friends, call your relatives to stay with you, and maybe they can share cost by you charging them a nominal rent. That'll take off some pressure of your burden of the finance and other things. So that's one of the things many homeowners are considering and actually doing it, especially in Orange County where the mortgage payments average $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. A lot of the homes and a lot of the seniors who have been around for a long time, they're actually renting out their rooms or even their garages and getting a second income, which they really need. Times are definitely tough right now, and who knows, they may get even tougher as we go along. But you are not alone. Millions and millions of Americans are feeling this way and are in this situation. So it's not a good idea to be shameful and feel bad about yourself. That just makes things awful. So it's okay if you're in this situation. Hopefully you will come out of that. And the other way to look at it is you did not fail. Our cost of living failed us. There are options, there are strategies, there are agencies that can help you. The best thing we can do is help each other, talk to each other, share referral sources, share other sources and techniques that has worked. One way of doing it is sharing and commenting on this video so others can learn from it. The earlier and better the outcome can be. Please share and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I did this video. Americans are being forced to sell their home. Please, if you get a chance, look at it.